KNWN, Seattle, KNWN FM, Oakville. Northwest Newsradio 1000, FM 97.7, covering the Northwest and the world.
Coming up after ABC News.
I'm Ryan Harris with the remaining concern for health officials as COVID trends appear headed in the right direction.
40 degrees in downtown Seattle at 6 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Daria Albinger. 130 million Americans in 36 states are on alert for winter's worst. Ice, snow, freezing rain, and dangerous cold. ABC's Alex Perez is in Chicago.
White-knuckle conditions in the heartland. Drivers...
Universities. You're listening to ABC News.
Stay connected, stay informed with the Northwest's only all-news station, Northwest Newsradio.
Good evening, 6:02. Downtown Seattle temperature with a drizzle, now 40 degrees.
I'm Elisa Jaffe with Rick Van Cise, and here's what's happening. There are still signs in our state's COVID trends that show we're headed in a positive direction. But Ryan Harris tells us health leaders still have one area of concern.
That concern is the still increasing number of daily COVID deaths.
Last year's D.C. rally.
It's 6:04. Let's get to Marina Rockinger and find out how our evening commute's looking from the Dubin Law Group Traffic Center.
Well, it's been rough both in Seattle and in Bellevue from various issues we've had to deal with today. So southbound I-5 coming through Seattle, we're still really seeing tough times, although improving just a little bit, but it's still really, really slow from about 80th all the way through Seattle down towards the West Seattle Bridge. We had earlier construction, roadway construction near Albro, so things will start to improve a little. We're also looking at solid traffic northbound I-5 from Lake City Way on up through Shoreline. It's just bumper to bumper solid. It looks like we have a collision just south of the county line in Mount Lake Terrace. Southbound 405 crowded in Bellevue from 520 all the way through the Newcastle neighborhood. We have on Highway 99 northbound at the First Avenue South Bridge the left lane blocked with a collision. Southbound is really struggling today through South Seattle. So from Seattle through the industrial area. That was the word I was looking for. In Bellevue, by the way, southbound 405 at 520, it looks like that left lane is still blocked. Your next northwest traffic at 6:14.
And from the 1530mortgage.com Weather Center, here is KOMO 4's Shannon O'Donnell.
Well, hi there, everybody. As we head into our Thursday, it's going to warm up a little bit, first of all. So the chance for lowland snow will be out of here. We'll push the snow level back up where it belongs into the Cascades and down below, off and on scattered showers. High temps on Thursday back into the mid to the upper 40s. A more significant round of rain coming through on Friday to wrap up the work and school week. Lowland rain, several inches of mountain snow, so that will make for some great skiing as we head into a sunny weekend. In the KOMO 4 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Shannon O'Donnell.
40 degrees in downtown Seattle, and that brings our news time to 6:06.
Seattle police officers who attended the rally at the U.S. Capitol last January 6th have lost their latest battle to keep their identities hidden.
And coming up on 6:14.
Let's get to Marina Rockinger for our traffic every 10 minutes on the 4s from the Dubin Law Group Traffic Center.
In Kirkland, northbound 405 at 85th, we have the right lane blocked. That's solid traffic, leaving Federal Way all the way into 5. Looks good. Your next northwest traffic at 6:24.
And this traffic report, sponsored by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Call Beacon today, then save $50 on all drain cleaning and sewer repair. Just call 1-800-FREAKIN and stop freaking call on Beacon. All right, the 1530mortgage.com Weather Center forecast, and we are in for off and on rain tonight, increasing as we get into the morning hours with a low of 40. Tomorrow's high 48. Rain again Friday, and then dry this weekend. Downtown Seattle temperature 40 degrees at 6:15.
Stay connected, stay informed. Northwest Newsradio 1000, FM 97.7.
I'm Rick Van Cise with Elisa Jaffe. Our editors, Kathy O'Shea.
The FBI is investigating a series of bomb threats against historically black colleges and universities across the U.S. According to the Bureau, more than 20 field offices are looking into the racially motivated threats as hate crimes. No explosive devices have yet to be found at any of the campuses.
Combat in Europe.
Retired 4-star General Barry McCaffrey, thanks for being with us.
Good to be with you.
6:20 now. And our update on money news. Here's Jim Chesko.
It's a fourth straight positive session for stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 224 points. The S&P 500 added 42. And the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite gained 71. Not taking part in the advance, PayPal, stock of which had what was apparently its worst one-day percentage drop ever. The payment technology company late yesterday put out a disappointing forecast for the current quarter and full year. The outlook citing issues including inflation, supply pressures, and softer consumer confidence. Well, PayPal shares tumbled 24% today and are down about 57% now since last July. That's Your Money Now.
Which you can catch here at 20 and 50 past every hour. And now NFTs have their own museum. We'll talk more about that.
Stay connected, stay informed with the award-winning Northwest Newsradio team and ABC News. Seattle's only all-news station, Northwest Newsradio 1000, FM 97.7.
Really go after the nominee in her confirmation hearing.
Sungmin Kim with us on the Northwest Newsline from the Washington Post.
And that's Taylor Van Cise.
6:39. All right, Kraken's hockey trip ends on a high note in the Empire State. The latest with Bill Swartz in this Beacon Plumbing Sports Update.
Seattle was to have played against the Islanders Saturday, but had to hunker down during that nor'easter snow cyclone. The makeup game tonight in Elmont, New York, and after two scoreless periods, the Kraken found the back of the net.
They grind along the boards out of the pile-up. Kicked out, a shot taken. They score! From an impossible angle that's made possible. Jared McCann.
John Forsland on Root Sports. Vince Dunn and Mason Appleton added insurance goals. Seattle notches its first shutout victory in franchise history, 3-0. Now the NHL All-Star break. The Kraken are home next week against Arizona. Among them, Sumner High School safety Tristan Dunn. Sports with Swartz at 10 and 40 after the hour. Northwest News Radio.
Northwest News Time, 6:44.
And here's Tamma Fulton with a check on traffic from the Dubin Law Group Traffic Center.
Well, still watching a stall coming into downtown Seattle, northbound 5. Or visit medproject.org. Our next Northwest traffic at 6:54.
The 1530mortgage.com Weather Center forecast. Cloudy with a chance of rain overnight, lows near 40. Rain tomorrow morning, easing back to a chance of rain by afternoon, upper 40s. And in downtown Seattle now, we've got the off and on drizzle. It is 40 degrees.
Stay connected, stay informed. Northwest News Radio 1000, FM 97.7. Sponsored by K2 Vision RLE.
Good evening. I'm Rick Van Cise with Elisa Jaffe. Our editor is Kathy O'Shea.
Mild here when you compare it to deep in the heart of Texas to the Great Lakes. A massive winter storm is dumping snow and ice across the country. National Weather Service is already receiving reports of a foot of snow on the ground in parts of Illinois and Indiana. Thousands of flights have been delayed,
which left 3 dead and damaged homes and infrastructure. I'm Inez de la Quatera at the ABC News Foreign Desk in Paris.
Your money at 20 and 50 past the hour on Northwest News Radio.
It's a fourth straight positive session for stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 224 points. The S&P 500 added 42. And the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite gained 71. Not taking part in the advance, PayPal, stock of which had what was apparently its worst one-day percentage drop ever. The payment technology company late yesterday put out a disappointing forecast for the current quarter and full year. The outlook citing issues including inflation, supply pressures, and softer consumer confidence. Well, PayPal shares tumbled 24% today and are down about 57% now since last July. That's Your Money Now.
People magazine reports Simon Cowell had to be hospitalized for the second time in 18 months after an accident in London. ABC's Zoreen Shaw.
A source telling the magazine
poverty and inequality, especially for women. Brian Clark, ABC News.
When there's news, we're on it. The information you need from the people you can trust 24/7. The Northwest's only all-news station, Northwest News Radio 1000, FM 97.7, and streaming on your smart speaker. Northwest News Radio 1000, FM 97.7, and streaming on your smart speaker. Northwest News and the World.
More of the day's top stories straight ahead after ABC News.
A mix of winter's worst. Freezing rain, ice, snow, and brutal cold is bearing down on a large part of the nation. ABC's Alex Perez says nearly a foot of snow's fallen in Chicago.
More than a foot of snow. Pay more for a cup of coffee. Jeff Pogel at Northwest Newsradio.
It's 7:40 from the Beacon Plumbing Sports Desk. The top women's basketball player in the world is staying in Seattle. Details from Bill Swartz.
The Storm have re-signed WNBA Finals MVP Breanna Stewart. There were some who thought she'd go in free agency to New York, but today Seattle announced Stewie is staying with the team which drafted her number 1. Seattle also inked a free agent guard, Spokane native Breanne January. The Kraken wrapped up a snow bomb-interrupted East Coast hockey trip tonight in New York against the Islanders. A scoreless contest until the third period. Kraken's Jared McCann lit the lamp. The insurance goal was not far after that.
Some confusion at the Islander bench. They play on. Appleton moves in. He'll pull up. Lay it back for Dunn. It'll dangle. Shot taken. He scores! That's hockey, baby!
John Forsland would call an empty net goal by Mason Appleton. The Kraken sink the Isles 3-0. First shutout victory in Seattle franchise history. College football second national signing period. Washington lands defensive lineman Javon and Armand Parker, twins from Michigan. Texas offensive line brothers Luke and Landon Roten are headed to the Washington State Cougars. Sports with Swartz at 10:40 after the hour. Northwest News Radio.